Ever wondered why it's called Black Friday? Yes, that's right. The day that has become synonymous with shopping sprees, unbelievable deals, and long queues. A day that holds significance not just for shoppers but for retailers and economies around the globe. A day that kicks off the holiday season with a bang. Yet, the origins of its name remain shrouded in mystery for many. Well, hold on to your hats, as we dive deep into the history and evolution of Black Friday. To understand the term Black Friday, we need to travel back in time. Let's set the scene. The year is 1869 and we're in the heart of the United States, a country still recovering from the Civil War. This era was marked by rapid industrial growth and expansion westward, but it was also a time of financial volatility. Now, the term Black Friday wasn't originally coined for discounted shopping sprees or doorbuster deals. No, its origins are grounded in an economic disaster. On September 24, 1869, the U.S. gold market crashed spectacularly, causing a ripple effect of financial ruin across the country. This collapse was the result of a greedy scheme by two notoriously ruthless Wall Street financiers, Jay Gould and Jim Fisk. Gould and Fisk had hatched a plan to buy as much of the nation's gold as they could, hoping to drive prices sky high and sell it for astonishing profits. For a while, their plan worked, and gold prices soared. But on that fateful Friday in September, their bubble burst. The stock market went into freefall, and the country plunged into a severe economic depression. In the aftermath of this financial catastrophe, the day came to be known as Black Friday. The term reflected the darkness and despair felt by the public. It was a day when many lost their fortunes, livelihoods, and in some cases their lives. Over time, the memory of this event faded, but the term Black Friday lingered, its meaning evolving and shifting with the changing times. It would take more than a century for the term to shed its somber origins and take on a new identity, one associated not with economic ruin but with retail bonanza. But how did this financial crisis term morph into a day of shopping frenzy? Let's find out. Fast forward to the 1960s in Philadelphia. This bustling city is where our Black Friday story takes an interesting turn. It's a time of change, of progress, and amidst it all, the term Black Friday begins to take on a new meaning. In the city of brotherly love, the day after Thanksgiving had always been a busy one. Shoppers flocked to the stores, eager to kick off their holiday shopping and take advantage of the sales. The city was alive with the hustle and bustle, but not everyone was thrilled about it. The Philadelphia police tasked with managing the chaos began to use the term Black Friday to describe this day. And let's just say they weren't talking about the fantastic deals on offer. No, for them, Black Friday represented the headaches and the mayhem. The term was a nod to the traffic jams that stretched for miles, the overcrowded sidewalks filled with determined shoppers, and the long hours they had to put in to keep the peace. But it wasn't just the police who used the term Black Friday. Bus drivers and taxi drivers also adopted it, sharing stories of the relentless traffic and the never-ending queues of people. Black Friday became synonymous with this day of shopping frenzy. It was a term born out of frustration, a phrase that encapsulated the madness of this annual event. Yet it wasn't all negative. Retailers saw an opportunity in the chaos. They recognized that Black Friday was a day when their sales skyrocketed, when shoppers were willing to brave the crowds in search of a bargain. So they embraced the term, and in doing so, they helped to spread it further. Despite the initial negative connotations, Black Friday began to seep into the public consciousness. It started in Philadelphia, but it didn't stay there. The term spread, carried along by the waves of shoppers and the promise of sales. Despite its negative connotations, this didn't stop the term from spreading. As the term Black Friday gained popularity, there was an attempt to change its narrative. Retailers, seeing the potential for profit in this post-Thanksgiving shopping frenzy, sought to shift the perception of the term. They wanted to distance it from the chaos and confusion associated with its Philadelphia origins. The narrative needed a makeover, a rebranding of sorts. That's when the concept of black ink came into the picture. As some of you may know, in the world of business and commerce, being in the black is a good thing. It signifies profitability, a positive balance sheet. This stands in stark contrast to being in the red, a phrase used to denote financial loss. The idea was to link Black Friday with black ink, symbolizing the profits retailers made on this day. This narrative shift was a clever marketing ploy. It aimed to put a positive spin on the term, associating it with prosperity and success, rather than traffic jams and overcrowded streets. The story spread and people began to embrace this new understanding of Black Friday. The term, once a descriptor of pandemonium, was now synonymous with great deals and bargain hunting. It signified the unofficial start of the holiday shopping season, a day when consumers could snag fantastic deals and retailers could enjoy hefty profits. And thus, Black Friday as we know it today was born. So, there you have it, the origin and evolution of Black Friday. We've journeyed through time, starting with the term's initial association with financial crisis, painting a picture of a period marked by economic upheaval. We then transported ourselves to the bustling city of Philadelphia, where the term took on a new meaning. It became synonymous with the post-Thanksgiving shopping chaos, a day when the city's streets, shops, and transport systems were overwhelmed by the masses. But the narrative didn't stop there. We saw how clever retailers flipped the script, redefining Black Friday as a day of profit, a day when their financial records moved from the red of loss into the black of profit. This shift in narrative has endured, making Black Friday the mega shopping event we know today. Next time you hear the term Black Friday, you'll know exactly where it came from and how it evolved. So, happy shopping, and until next time, stay curious.
Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel.